But you know, Paul body.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. If this was a real emergency, you would have been screwed by now. But it's okay, because you're listening to The Mouthful. And now here's your host, Arnaldo Mad Dog.
Thank you so much for that. This is episode 7 of The Mouthful. GG's The Mouthful, I should say. And as always, I've got my fellow cohort here, Mr. David Santos.
How's it going?
All right, good. A lot of news.
I am very excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to have my beer.
Oh, yes.
I think I like it.
Okay, let's cheers to that right there.
Cheers
Thank
to
you,
that.
sir. Thank you.
So the mouthful now is still the mouthful of beer.
Sounds good to me. If it's not beer, it's wine. If it's not wine,
it sounds like a merry times.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
All right. Well, first off, I'm excited, bro. I want E3 to be here already. I'm done waiting. It's too much.
Dude, E3 is a week away.
I know.
This is
not even a week
for gamers.
Technically, not even a week. Today is Wednesday. We're recording Wednesday.
Well, now you just gave away our secret.
First conference will start Sunday. That's 4 days away, right?
Sunday,
yes.
which unfortunately I'm going to be missing.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to catch up on that. That'll be all right.
Yes.
But I do want to start off because we always forget to mention this stuff. I want to make sure you guys, if you're following the podcast on SoundCloud, and we're going to try to get it onto
iTunes.
Yes, iTunes and YouTube as well. I just want to let you know where you can follow us at. You can follow the GG Gamer Group at GG Gamer Group on Twitter. We're on Twitch and Instagram under Good Game Gamer Group. And most importantly, on YouTube, we are under Good Game GG. Now, the GG is bracketed.
This is a call to arms. We need your help, guys.
Yes.
In order to get a real URL for YouTube and not the really long URL, we need subscribers. And YouTube needs us to have at least 100 subscribers so that we can secure our name. So if you're listening to this, and you enjoy what we do, go real quick to YouTube, just subscribe. It's okay, you can turn off the notifications.
The notifications, yeah.
But
although
really
watch some of the videos because they're very good. We're putting a lot of gameplay videos up. We intend to do more in the future too.
How are we ever gonna make money out of this if they're not? I mean, how are we gonna be able to make this
exactly
to show our passion?
The secret is out.
If we don't advertise the crap out of it.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And of course, if you're not already part of the group, go to goodgame.tech. That'll take you right to our Facebook group page. And by all means, ask to join. We will let you in. And it's a great place to be. Great place. I love all our members. We just had a recent get together.
Milestone. Well, actually, yes, the get together that we did.
The recent get together, which a lot of the guys came out, guys and girls, came out, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of crazy. And then also we hit 300 members.
300 members, yes, 300 members.
Yes.
Actually, we're like at 305 now.
Yes.
Yeah, so it just keeps going. Yeah.
Yes. We made the call. Hey, we're getting close to it, and a lot of people. We appreciate that. We want to encourage you guys to invite your friends. Please ask them first. Don't just get them into the group.
Don't just add them because they're not going to want to be there.
A couple people that have left because they have been rudely
added to the group. Which I don't blame them. It's okay.
One of the reasons why our group is still nascent, is that a word? It's still like small.
Yeah, it's still small.
Is because we get a lot of requests to join. But a lot of it's just like bots and
nobody fake accounts and stuff like that. So
and we don't want to get we want to have a community of people that you talk to, that you share with. We want everybody to be friendly. So having 300 members, I mean, granted, not everybody's super active, but
everybody views. I mentioned there's a lot of people who don't really share much or say much, but they're on there. They're always viewing.
To participate. We appreciate the feedback of new members that we've had. I actually had a super interesting discussion of Dragon Age with Amy
Alexander?
Alexander.
Okay.
Yes. It turns out she
You a
is
Dragon Age fan? Yeah.
no, she is the authority in Dragon Age.
wow, really?
Apparently, yes, and it was like really cool, because
okay.
Dragon Age is one of my favorite RPGs. And then we have the person that I got in contact with said for the Super Nintendo. Was that Jace?
JC Soto?
JC Soto? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. JC Soto, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Seth and Cody, and out there in Tennessee doing God's work, as far as I'm concerned.
Shout outs to Seth and Cody.
Yeah, definitely. At Control Freaks store, yeah.
Control Freaks in
Pigeon Forge,
Tennessee.
Sir, I'm going to have to start cutting you off from the beer.
And what's my name again? All right, so we're jumping into our segment here.
Yeah, we'll just take it right in. So we're just going to start with what we've been playing, as always. So, sir?
Sir, I have good news.
Talk to me, sir. What have you been playing?
I no longer need to plug my ears. Whatever you guys decide to talk about, Uncharted 4 and finishing Uncharted 4. Don't worry, guys. You don't need to plug your ears either. We're not gonna talk we're not gonna talk anything. This is gonna be spoiler free.
Very spoiler free.
And but I just finished Uncharted.
Okay. Well, without spoiling anything, how do you feel? How do you feel about the game?
I feel relieved that I was able to finish it already.
Okay, that's exactly the feeling I was looking forward to. But.
Well, because there was something. There's something about this game, and I've told you about, and for those who don't know, the game is impressive. Obviously, I think I mentioned it before, but I'm not a big fan of the treasure hunting, Indiana Jones storylines. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I will admit here on podcast that I have never seen any Indiana Jones movies.
Travesty. An absolute travesty.
I don't know how I feel about
I'm not even entirely sure how you got on this show without...
I have never seen any. Not Raiders of the Lost Ark. Not the last one, the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You didn't miss anything there.
No.
But one may actually suggest that because you've never seen these is why you have no affinity to this type of game.
Probably, because I had the same problem with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is, especially the reboot, is fantastic. I love the games, and don't get me wrong, I love Uncharted also as a game.
Yeah.
The story that is delivered it's good, but it doesn't grab me to the point where I'm playing this game and I'm taking breaks, like 15-minute breaks, because I get tired. I know I have to finish it. I know
it's more of a chore at this point, yeah.
So I'll play it, and I had a great time with it. Just like I had a great time with Tomb Raider, but just like Tomb Raider, I was getting to the point where it's like, okay, this thing needs to wrap up already. And unfortunately, to me, that was around chapter 11.
Well, we won't say where that is in the actual storyline, but it's not. Yeah,
let's say
that's not
there's
far
still
into
a long ways to go.
Yeah. So.
But I thought it was great. Good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We are going to have, at the end of this podcast, a spoiler review or spoiler section where we kind of talk about it a little bit more openly.
Yeah, because we're excited about talking about this game. Yeah, I know.
I'm dying to talk about it.
I've been waiting for me to
for the love of Sony. I'm dying to talk
about it. And right now I can just say it's great. Definitely, if you haven't played it and you have a PS4,
why do you have a PS4?
Why you have a PS4? I mean, you get
this is why you get a PS4.
Better than a lot of PC games that I've had. But yeah, we'll have that discussion. We'll have the specifics.
Yes. So it'll be at the end of the podcast, so that you can stop listening at that point if you don't want to continue. So
yeah.
So
wait.
Oh, I'm
what
sorry.
What have you been playing, sir?
As I guess aside from Overwatch, because I'm still playing Overwatch, which I freaking love. Okay, I'm sorry. That game is hands down. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Or I want to take responsibility for this, so you're welcome.
No, thank you. It's a great game. I was talking to Adam at work, and he was like, Adam Gurr, yeah, and he was like, oh, it looks a little bit cartoony, and I was like, yeah, it does, but it's just like the old games of before. Yes, the graphics aren't there, but the gameplay is.
Yeah,
and once you have that gameplay, it's like
feel-good title.
It's so freaking good, dude.
Yes.
Yesterday, last night I should say, I was playing, and I went in as Torbjorn, and I'm loving that character, by the way.
Yes.
Torbjorn is so good.
But you learned his name finally.
Well, yeah, it took a while because
Torg.
Yeah, Torbjorni
yeah.
or something like that. I wasn't sure at first, but anyway, so I played a couple matches of that last night. Still a lot of fun. I still want to work on some characters like
All of them.
No, but specifically some of the defense characters.
No.
What's the one that looks like a man? I should know this. The one who looks like a Joker, almost like he's an Australian character.
Yes. The tire guy. The
Yeah.
one with the tire.
Oh man, I forgot his name now. I'm
people
drawing
are
a blank.
screaming at the podcast.
Yeah. Oh my God, how you don't know his name?
Oh my God, how do you not know Junkrat? Oh, something.
Junkrat, there you go.
Oh my God.
There you
I was
go.
like, shut it.
Well done, sir. Well done. That's how you bring it back. So Junkrat, I'm trying to learn Junkrat because he's actually pretty good.
Yes. Throwing bombs
I
at
got
people.
yes. So I got Widowmaker down pretty well.
I think I'm getting tired of Junkrat.
Really?
Get it? Getting tired.
Oh God. Anyway,
I'll edit.
I'm trying. No, that's fine. Leave it in there. So I'm trying to get to used to some of the other characters, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of playing around. We do have, guys, by the way, anybody on the group. Or anybody not in the group, for Christ's sake, June 21st, that is a Tuesday, at 11 p.m., okay, we've got a GG get-together online to play Overwatch, okay, and it is from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., okay?
It is a GG sanctioned play event.
Yes.
You have to, or if you don't have the game, at the very least, you
Well, for the record, this is, yes, you can spectate. That's true too,
right?
yeah. On top of that, this, first off, I'm gonna let you know, this is for the PS4 because we're the majority of us aren't. Okay.
We got people that.
I know, but I mean, if you guys want to do something like, again, you guys want to do something like that on PC, poor Jason is like alone on the PC at the
Jason,
moment.
I'm gonna
look for him on there.
I will share with you because I also have the PC version, and I think I'm level 10 on that.
Yeah, because you put more time into it because you did the betas and alphas and all.
No, it reset.
It didn't carry it over?
No, it didn't carry
Really?
over. So, my bad. I'm level 10 level 12 on PS4. And like level 3 on PC.
Oh, okay, so you haven't really doing much. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's going to be June 21st, 11 p.m. Get onto the group. It's on there, the information. We'll all set it up at the same time. If we could do a custom match, we can do a lot more than just 6 versus 6.
Yes.
It'll be a Mazatron.
Yes. For more information, contact either Naldo or Gilberto.
No, Gilberto is the one who started it all, and but it's on the group. It's on the very top of the group. It's an event coming up. Chaos Reaper, yes, sir. So anyway, so I've been playing some Overwatch. Today, though, I sanked, oh gosh, at least 5-6 hours today.
Oh, shoot.
On some Witcher 3.
He's back in the wagon.
The Blood and Wine expansion.
He is back in the Witcher bandwagon. So
shitballs.
we're not gonna see
that
him.
thing is.
We're not gonna see him on Overwatch anymore.
No, I have the appointment set. I'll be there for that. But maybe before and after, no. Because dude, it was so good to get back in there, and then. What I first did was, I know, don't talk about it. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about this.
Hey, Witcher, I already make a bet, right? We made a bet.
Yes,
right?
by the end of the year.
By the end of the year, I was gonna complete Witcher 3. I'm not skipping it because I played the first and
For
the
the
second
record, you
one.
have 6 months left, and you haven't even started. So.
And I need to play Doom. Okay, go ahead.
Well, anyway, so I went in because I hadn't played for a while. I went in just to kind of get used to it, get back into the how to have controls and everything, and. They've updated so much stuff, the menus and everything. I was looking at going, where is everything? I can't find anything.
How's the performance?
The performance is top notch. Dude, it really runs a lot better.
Like fixed 30?
For the most part. Yeah, for the most part.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good. Actually, Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
To CD Projekt Red to like update and support
while they're
crap out of the
while
games.
they're making Blood and Wine, they're just constantly releasing updates.
Yes. We have an announcement later on that is going to be very excited for fans of Witcher 3.
Oh yes, absolutely. So
News at 11.
Yes. So anyway, so I went in, I played a little bit, and then I started the actual thing, and you get to Toussaint. The name of the place is Toussaint. Completely different
Arizona?
map. No, not Tucson, not Tucson.
Not Tucson.
Wait. Tucson?
Tucson.
That's what it's called?
Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson? All right, well, I don't know.
Ridiculous
Yeah,
right
we do. But anyway, you get to Tucson, and the place is beautiful, dude. It is nothing like Velin, nothing like Novigrad, nothing like anything else. Beautiful. Absolutely
Nothing like
beautiful.
Orlando.
Nothing like that.
Kissimmee.
No, definitely not like Kissimmee. No offense to anybody living in Kissimmee. But anyway, I got back into it, and I couldn't stop. I wanted to stop and do some stuff, and I couldn't stop. I just kept playing. It's so freaking good.
Because I heard this DLC is the length of a full game, basically. I mean, not a full Witcher game, but like over 30 hours
the
probably.
map. Well, yeah, it's said to be 30 plus hours. The map alone,
crazy.
like I took. By the way, I was on Twitch earlier today. You can see some gameplay of that. There's a section at that point where I kind of zoom out to the new map. It's immense. I'm going, oh my God, this is a huge. I'm gonna like spend more than 30 hours here. You know, I'm gonna spend a long time here, and
of course, if you keep
so I love that
spending
game.
time playing Gwent and not doing any missions.
Maybe there may be a way of getting around that.
Yeah.
There may be a way of getting around that. Yeah. Still to come. But for the record, yeah, some guy like challenged. He didn't challenge me, but we were waiting for some. This anyway. This is not really spoilery because this can be probably avoided altogether. But there's a tournament that's going on, and while we're waiting, some guy goes, "Hey, so while we're waiting for this to begin, do you want to play some Gwent?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah,
I want to play some Gwent.
Bring your cards out, buddy. Yeah,
let me show you my stack.
Let me show you how this thing works."
It's like Pokemon on the universe. On the universe.
Exactly. Yeah, a game within a game.
Is it Tamriel? No, Tamriel. That's Skyrim.
I have no idea.
I
I'm
would
play
talking
Skyrim. Sorry,
the beer is getting to me.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Tamriel.
This is how things work here at Casa de Martin.
Casa de Martin. Yes.
So anyway, I played a lot of that, and very, very briefly, I played a little bit of Nidhogg because I downloaded it. It was available for like $4.50 on PSN. I just took advantage real quick, and that game is. Somebody who was a little high was making this game because I'm like,
it looks like an Atari game, doesn't it?
It does look like an Atari game. A fast-moving Atari game.
A fast-moving Atari game, yes. And so the graphics are very, very crude. But the gameplay, again,
it's all about
gameplay over graphics.
Yes.
You know, this game is as a game that you could probably have a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's basically fencing. I guess is what it is. And so you have two players. You basically the moment you stab the person, that's it. You move on, and each player has like multiple lives. You just have to get to the other side of the there's like a large platform, and then you start in the middle, and you have two people facing each other, and then if you stab that guy and kill him, you run to the next part of that platform, moving that way to the next screen. Yeah, and if you get to the very far end, then you've won.
So it becomes like a tug of war kind of thing.
Exactly, and it happens so fast. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I played a little bit of that, and that was pretty good. But I think that's all I've been playing. All I can say, Witcher 3, dude.
I will get to it.
Witcher 3. First of all, Hearts of Stone, the first expansion was so freaking good. I still say that story, shorter than it is in the original, than the actual game, is better. This
is amazing. You know what this reminds me of? Games in the past, before the words DLC were thrown out, games in the past had expansions. And Blizzard used to do this a lot with StarCraft and its expansion and with Diablo.
These are worthy chunks of gameplay.
These are not little things. These are like game worth of time on the same universe with reuse. I mean, they probably reuse some.
So the first
Some
one,
assets?
Hearts of Stone, expanded the main map a little bit. The main, not the overworld map, but the main like Velen map. So it kind of expanded, and it introduced things that I don't recall were there. Maybe they were there. Nothing ever kind of happened there.
Yeah.
So that one kind of expanded this. This one added an entire new area, but each of them were huge. They included new weapons, new armor, new enemies.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
even better
so
than the Mass Effect DLC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
those are DLCs.
Or the Dragon Age or stuff like that. It's like they could be mini game, you know, like games upon themselves. I don't want to call them mini games, but they could be released separately and be like full games upon themselves. And they used to do that, and only CD Projekt has kept that I remember recently.
Very good, yeah.
Has kept with that, and I just love that because it feels like you're not getting bits and pieces of games.
The game alone. I mean, it's been said that The Witcher 3 is too long.
Too long.
And to be fair, it is long. I'm not even gonna lie, it is long. Truthfully, it's not as long as if you kind of beeline through it, but then you're missing stuff. There's so much stuff off the beaten path that if you miss, you miss, and that enriches the world. The first expansion was much shorter. I think it was a little over 10 hours. Again, depending on how you play. The story was so well defined out here in that one, and in this one here, I'm starting to kind of see the story. And I'm kind of saying, okay, this is kind of interesting. I kind of see where it's going here, but it's such a big area of the map. I'm like, so much is going to happen. I can already tell. You know what I mean? And
do you need to beat those games though? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But
what do you mean? No, actually,
you can go in the middle of it. And
there's 3 options when you go in. I'm trying to think of but basically, if you haven't played anything on the Witcher 3, you can go, like if you haven't even started and you just want to go right to an expansion, or if you started it but you don't have, because they do have recommended levels. I think it's 30 for Hearts of Stone. It is 34 for the new one, for Blood and Wine. So if you don't have those level, the high level characters, it will give you an already made, stacked and with weapons and power ups and all that, level 34 or 30 characters, depending on what you get. So you can actually just jump right into it.
This could actually be a separate game by itself.
It is a separate. In the end, it is a separate game. Yeah. And because it won't. How do I say? It doesn't. They mention. I've heard of your history and all this stuff, but it doesn't go into detail about it, so it doesn't ruin anything from the prior thing, especially in this one because you're in a whole different area now. You know what I mean? It doesn't ruin anything from the prior games. It's just so good. It's just so good. I cannot praise it any higher. I mean, I'm gonna just continue that.
My worry is that I'm gonna be so Witchered out by the time I finish The Witcher that I don't know if I'll get to the expansions. Then it'll be sad if I.
Well, to be fair, if history is correct, you don't really do expansions that much or download content.
I mean, I got nothing wrong with them. It's just that by the time they're released, I'm already on the next thing. I don't go back.
Yeah, I had the same concern, especially early on, because I was sitting there going, "Oh man, I don't remember how to do anything here," but it started coming back. It literally started coming right back.
I saw your stream. It actually.
Yeah, and before you know it, I'm like, okay, I'm already knowing where everything goes. So I can't recommend that game more. I mean, I just can't do it.
For the people that have time.
For the people have time. Yes,
no lives.
Obviously, yeah. And no lives, Jesus. And anyway, it's great. If you haven't got it, by all means, go get it.
The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3. All right, so we're gonna get into the topic of the day, my friend.
Topic of the day.
Yes. Basically, we have 4 days until E3.
Are you kidding me?
4 freaking days. What the hell we're going to do with these 4 days? Because I don't want to do anything until E3.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to prep ourselves up.
A couple days.
E3 already happened. All the announcements have been out.
No, well, here's the deal. So many announcements, I'm sure everybody's heard. So many announcements have been happening that I'm like, well, what the hell is the press conference for? I mean, what are they going to do there?
Actually, they get me more excited.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other thing is say, well, yeah, maybe they blew everything in front.
They just announced Volition is working on a new title or stuff like that. And then I'm like, well, gee, if they're not holding that to E3,
then what are they going to do at
then what's
E3?
E3 gonna have?
Especially at Microsoft conference. We've heard very little, and I am dying to know what they have going.
Yes.
And then Sony, we've heard so much, so I'm going, well, what the hell are they going to have going? I'm like, it's so much that's coming out.
VR.
Oh, if it's all VR, I don't know. I don't think I can sit for 2 hours of VR.
Oh, I could.
Well, we're gonna go through a couple of the announcements here. And
a couple of the leaks, or we're gonna go into announcements because there hasn't been anything announced.
I don't know. I think these are all
leaks
confirmed
or confirmed titles. Yeah,
confirmed. Yeah, I think these are all confirmed. So we'll start with the big one.
Lay it down.
It doesn't look like this is a big surprise to anybody, but Horizon Zero Dawn, unfortunately delayed.
Oh,
February 28th.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be talking about a lot of delays, or at least one in particular that
bothered the hell out of you.
Horizon.
The Horizon Zero Dawn. First off, they announced the delay, and at the same time,
there's a new trailer for it.
At the same exact time, they dropped a new trailer, which if you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. It looks like they kind of go a little bit too much into the story. I kind of walked away going, I kind of already know what's
a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think so.
You can skip it if you guys prefer not to be. But
I could be completely wrong. At the same time, but it'll lead you to certain conclusions.
I still don't know what that world is. That universe looks fascinating.
Yeah,
with the robotic dinosaurs and stuff like that. Like, I do want to learn about it.
Yeah.
What I was telling you right after I saw it, and you were asking me for impressions, was that we live in a post Uncharted 4 universe.
Oh God, yes.
I already seen what the PlayStation 4 could do. I already seen greatness, and now I'm looking at this trailer, and don't get me wrong, it looks fantastic. But for some reason, it didn't get me that excited.
After the visuals?
Well, the visuals, because after seeing, this is a testament at how good that freaking game,
Uncharted game looks too good.
Then I saw this trailer for Horizon, and I was like, man, that looks great. I should be very excited about, possibly, and it probably runs fantastic too. And it's developed by Guerrilla
Games,
which they have shown they have some prowess when it comes to.
They know what they're doing
when it comes to graphics. Maybe not so much
gameplay. No, and gameplay. Yeah, I was gonna say
that title.
Which one?
Well, Killzone.
What's wrong with Killzone?
A lot of reviewers. I mean, granted, I never played it. But the reviewers and the critic out there is like, that story was terrible.
I'm going to lend you Shadowfall, and I know it'll take you 3 months to even get started on it. But I'm gonna lend you Shadowfall. It is not okay. It's not
BioShock.
It's not BioShock or anything like that, because you're not going to get story out of it. But overall gameplay, I think, is very good, especially on Shadowfall.
Okay. Okay. Fine. And I mean, still, I saw the trailer. It looked great. It had a little bit of gameplay. I've seen the gameplay from the first trailer, and that universe, it seems fantastic. That I think they coined the post-apocalypse.
Yeah, like several millennia after.
So it does look very interesting. But
here's what I noticed, and I don't know if you've noticed this from the trailer when we saw it earlier. If you think about this, and I always think Matrix, because I'm always into the Matrix as far as I'm concerned.
We live inside the Matrix.
Exactly. Yeah, we're all plugged in right now.
Yes.
So when you think about it this way, in Matrix, they created AI, right? So clearly, there's some sort of AI controlling these robotic dinosaurs. Why dinosaurs, first off? Why choose them?
To recreate nature?
But you can, if you look at the buildings that were all crumbled down, at that point in time, nature was elephants, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my,
Maybe this got extended by these robotic beings.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm curious to know. Obviously, I think something is controlling, something is creating them, and if you look at the trailer, it actually looks like there's some, I don't know, bipedal or not bipedal, but almost like spider-like things that look like actual mechs.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They use. It has an interesting. tone with the technology part of it, because it's very tribal.
Yeah.
But yes, she has like an earpiece on, and it's like, okay. And then somehow they're hunting, or she hunts for these dinosaurs.
Well, she does. I think she's stealing the power cores. I think is what she was saying in the original trailer. I think she's saying she needs to get that. That's why she was taking them out. She needs to get, it was a power core, power cell, something from them, which clearly she needs for something. So she's powering something, Well, so I don't know. It's fascinating because it's an original IP. It's originally, you know what I mean? And I'm so interested in that.
But probably the same thing that has me cautious is like, well, this is something we don't know all of it yet. It could be like a, next best thing, or it could be like, a story of a tribal, futuristic travel, something.
So also announced there after the new trailer was the collector's edition. Of course, a collector's edition for a game we've never seen before. I never understand this. $120 gets you the steelbook, the art book, and a statue of the girl.
Of the girl?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So 120 is a little steep.
That's more than a little steep. Yes.
That Overwatch.
Oh yes.
Edition says hi.
Yes.
But then again, I was already a fan because I've already played this game. We don't know anything about this IP.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And therefore, it might be a little.
It's a bit much. I'm not sure if. I'm not sure if.
So just a statue.
Especially since
do we need another statue?
Well, do we need any statues? I mean, what the heck? I mean, we're not Romans. 76. I
like my Soldier 76, sir. Thank you very much.
What do you do with it other than dust it off every so often?
Yeah, I do have to dust it off, yes. And it's like imposing there, looking like really cool. And whenever I invite my girl to my room, I'm going to hide it.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm sorry, Judy. I'm so sorry. So that's one of the most, I guess, one of the biggest announcements there, and it's very interesting. And I'm still interested in the game.
I'm looking forward to it.
If they can take their time, I mean, Uncharted proved the more time you take, the better it becomes in the end. I'm all right with that.
I'm all right with that.
So take your time, and we'll get to see that one. We're gonna take a quick break because
we need a refill.
Yeah, we need a refill on our beers.
We need a refill, but
and that's very important.
We'll be right back.
All right, guys, and we're back here finally with the refill of the beer, and cheers.
Cheers.
All right, and we're going to continue with the recent E3 announcements. Excuse me. You have to take a sip whenever you
of
cheers.
course.
So, another announcement, I think was today. As a matter of fact, today, Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs 2 announcement. Who is surprised?
No, nobody. Nobody's surprised.
I will be surprised if the game looks anywhere like that trailer.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I was writing down here. Say, are they setting us up for another letdown?
It's Ubisoft, so the answer is yes.
That trailer, first off, the trailer looked good. I'm not going to lie. It looked very good.
Yes. It had a nice rhythm to it.
It did, yeah. The music behind it was good. It had a good feeling to it. It's in San Francisco. It takes place in San Francisco, so that's very good. But wow, I was just like, the graphics of the actual. I mean, it's not. It's a cinematic. Yeah, it's a cinematic trailer.
I thought it was in engine.
That was not in engine.
Fake engine.
Yeah, I'm like, that's definitely not in engine.
Ubisoft engine. Where they will show you like they did with the what's the last name the last game that they released? I forgot now.
Oh, who?
The Division.
The Division.
The Division trailer like looked amazing, and then gameplay of that was
It did look good.
It looked good.
But then I don't know if you saw a comparison video between the E3 release and then the actual game, and it's just like, wow, that's
they did that with
pretty different.
almost every release, almost of their AAA titles.
Yeah, it's clear that they're trying. I mean, this is the wrong way to sell a game, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And this trailer is another step into here we go again. Look how good this looks. This is probably not going to be the end result. You know what I mean?
Did you play the first Watch Dogs?
I did not.
I
had zero interest. It's an open world game, and I generally don't do those unless it's Witcher 3
or GTA 5, right? He hasn't played GTA, so he doesn't know what he's talking about. I played a little bit, and I mean, I was bored. Honestly, it was just your typical third person open world game. The hacking stuff wasn't really that interesting. The world was kind of drab. I mean, it didn't. I couldn't continue.
When I saw the comparison video on that one from the E3 to the actual game, was a drastic difference.
Yeah, it was
like,
different.
whoa, this is not what they promised.
Yeah, they did a degradatron on that.
Oh my God, did they ever? That was a letdown.
And that's what I'm thinking with this.
And I think that's probably why I didn't get it.
With this Witcher, sorry. With this Watch Dogs 2, I'm looking at this trailer and it looks interesting, and I like the anonymous vibe, that he has. The hacker, you're referring to the hacker group.
Yeah.
Very stylized.
The symbol,
I know the game's not going to look like that.
Did you see the symbol? The symbol looks like it almost wants to say Watch Dogs or Watch something. It has almost like a W crown type thing.
Yeah, that's I think that's their logo. I think that's the Assassin's Creed will have it has that A logo.
Just like Assassin's Creed, you got in Assassin's Creed, your protagonist is going to be hooded, regardless of where it is.
This character, Aiden on the first one, he was so boring.
Well,
his story was so boring, bro.
Well, Watch Dogs, for whatever reason, that character has to be masked.
Oh yes.
I'm like,
I saw. He's sick. He's probably he probably has a cold.
It's the future.
Yeah, he's a surgeon, maybe.
Oh yes, his day job. That's possible. Yeah, I mean, they could be hackers too. They're already smart, right?
Hacking on his iPhone.
That's right.
Or Android.
So that one was shown, and it was no release date, but it was definitely it was an interesting trailer.
They're gonna have more at E3.
More
I
at
wouldn't
E3.
be surprised
Absolutely.
if this gets released this year, sometime later this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I guess because they don't have. They
haven't mentioned anything they have for. Assassin's Creed.
No, there's no Assassin's Creed this year.
There's no Assassin's Creed.
So you're probably right.
This. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fall release.
That makes sense.
And if there's anybody, any one of you guys interested on Watch Dogs, let us know. We'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, if anybody actually played it, enjoyed it, and thinks it's a very good game, by all means, because I've heard not that it's bad, it's just that it's okay at best. You know what I mean?
You look like Assassin's Creed. The first one, it looked amazing, but it was boring.
It was boring.
And this one, and then Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
So this one could be the resurgence of Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2.
It could be. It's a different character. They're already starting over with the character. They're not. It's not Aiden.
It kind of looks the same though.
No. I think the characters.
It has a hood. It has a hood. Or not a hood. It has a cap.
No, the character's African American.
On Watch Dogs 2?
Yeah. Well, at least I saw that. I think I saw that. I think I saw that.
No, I think. Oh man!
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I have to look at it again. I swear I saw that on something.
I need my phone. I need to hack Ubisoft and see.
Well, yes, hack Ubisoft.
Watch Dog.
And we'll see. But I could swear that's what I saw.
I need to watch this dog.
All right. Well, you looking that up? I'll move on to the next one here. Injustice 2. It's not called God's Among Us, but it's something.
It's Injustice 2.
It's just Injustice 2.
Injustice 2.
Had a little teaser trailer that came out today again.
Yes.
And that looked very interesting. It includes Supergirl now.
It has Supergirl and all the other ones that we know.
Everyone's wearing armor.
Yeah.
It's not just Batman this time.
No, it's not Batman this time. This time everybody has power armor, which I thought it was kind of cheesy.
Did you?
I don't know.
I thought it was cheesy on Superman. I'm like, really? What are you doing? Why do you need armor?
He's Superman. Do you need power armor, really?
I can see everybody else needing it, but not Superman.
Yeah, I'm having my doubts on this one, bro.
The
story of the first one was
story
great.
is my concern. Let's be real. The first Injustice is probably the best. All right, let me stop myself right there. It's probably one of the best stories within a fighting game.
Within a fighting game? Yes.
Within a fighting game.
Yes.
I think it's probably one of the best stories, and it's done by a lot of the comic writers. You know what I mean? So obviously they know what they need to put together as far as story goes. And I think, honestly, if they can bring that back, that would be a worthy game again. Because I enjoyed the first one. That also is mentioned for 2017. No actual date, just next year.
On Injustice 2017?
2017.
Oh.
No date, just 2017. It's probably going to be early 2017.
Probably going to be early, yeah.
We'll see more at E3, I'm sure. They're going to show. They didn't show any gameplay in the trailer. It was just a cinematic trailer, very similar to the first Injustice, but it definitely got people interested.
Watch Dogs 2 character looks like your typical Caucasian character.
No, that's not the one I saw.
Well,
maybe it is, I guess. No, because he wasn't dressed this way.
He was that's the guy. He looks like the
he
first guy.
He looks just like Aiden Pierce. Yeah.
Like
this
Aiden.
one here looks. No, this is the one I saw. Yes.
By the way, I love the fact that we were like, this is the one I saw.
I'm sorry. This is horrible for an audio podcast. But
so what he saw, just to describe it, is an African American looking dude with a cap. And
with a ball cap, with a freaking mask, instead of a scarf.
Tell me, Tell me he's not trying to be Aiden. It's like, come on.
Hello, Aiden is part of the Watch Dogs,
they're trying to do the Assassin's Creed
thing. Where everything.
That's what I don't like.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I can see that being a problem, but anyway, that looks like. Well, we'll see. We'll know more by E3.
Yes.
Next, we have Persona 5. We finally get a release date.
I can't wait. I'm excited. When is it? Is it going to be February?
It is going to be February. February
I was going to say, is it going to be November? Is it going to be December?
No.
Is it going to be August?
It's February.
February. Valentine's Day.
February 2017.
Well, great. Now, it's the day.
What are you talking about? That's the day of love. You can sit there and love Persona 5.
I probably need to buy a gift, for a special someone.
Well, here's what you do. You buy her Persona 5, right?
Yes.
And then the moment you give it to her, say, can I borrow this? That's how you do it.
I'm going to have to justify now receiving this collector's edition, and meanwhile, I just give her like chocolates.
Hey, it's early. We're not even at a year yet.
I pre-ordered this back in August.
Yeah, exactly. This was way before you, honey. This was way before you.
Yes.
So actually, the Japanese release date is sooner, isn't it? It's
Japanese release is this year. I don't remember exactly when.
Summer. I know summer or end of summer.
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a huge fan of the Persona series. It's probably one of my favorite RPGs. I would actually maybe put in the order of Dragon Age, Persona, Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you,
that's fine. Hey, that's your choice.
It's great.
I've never played any Persona, so I have no connection to any of it.
Have you seen this trailer?
I have seen the trailer, and it does interest me.
It does look very stylish.
It does interest me.
Yeah, it does look very stylish. And it's a very different type of JRPG title. At least the Persona 3, Persona 4 were out there. Was very Japanesey, very crazy. I love those games. So I've been waiting for this title for 2 years. For 2 generations now, because the last Persona was on PS2, which was Persona 4. It was at the end of the PS2.
Persona 4. So it's a while ago. Yeah.
And it got released on the Vita. Also,
yeah. But who plays the
with
Vita
extra stuff? But I was definitely looking forward to playing Persona 5 sometime this year, and then the crushing news that
you still play it within a year.
If you guys can see this trailer,
yes, check out the trailer.
It is gonna be. It's cuckoo. It's very out there. Trust me. Some of you guys might not get it, but trust me when I say that if you want to have a unique gameplay experience,
that's the one I have.
Persona 5.
That's the one. It looks good. I'm interested in it.
Persona series.
There is a rumor or I don't say rumor, but
We don't comment on rumors and speculation, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. So there is
a rule right here and say.
Well, anyway, the point is, could it have anything to do with, because of localization? I mean, is that really going to take that long?
Dude, let me tell you about Persona 4. When Persona 4 was announced, and they showed that trailer, and it was on Alus booth. I saw that video, and then they showed the release at the end of the trailer. They showed the release date, and it matched exactly the release date of the Japanese title. People flipped. I mean, people were crazy.
So that's what I'm saying.
I thought that was gonna be, we were gonna have a repeat of that, but no, it's like they're saying they're working, making the best translation,
the localization, yes,
the best localization, but I mean, come on.
So let me ask you this question, because I think this is the rumor. Let's leave it at rumor.
Yeah.
Could it be that Final Fantasy 15 and possibly Final Fantasy 7?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Do you think that to avoid bumping into those?
Shoot, I didn't even think of that.
This is a rumor, so it's not obviously, I don't think anybody's ever going to comment on it, but it hasn't been said yet. Do you think that has something to do with the fact that...
This is something to consider, yes, because, I mean, do we know...
Final Fantasy comes out September.
September.
So it's not September 15th. Final Fantasy 15 comes out September.
They're releasing in November. I mean, you're missing the holiday.
Final Fantasy 7, the remake is the first chapter or disc or whatever, is also set to come out at the end of this year. So that's already 2 Final Fantasies, 2 Japanese RPGs,
yes,
and another one that I haven't announced yet here, another Japanese RPG also coming out. Yes. Is that going to... It's going to be too much.
I could see it.
Could that be it?
I could see it. I mean, Persona has its rabid fans, and myself included, but I don't think it has reached the mainstream level of
not like the Final Fantasy. Yeah.
So I can see them trying to steer clear a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be why. Again, we'll probably never know, because no one's ever going to comment on this crap. So,
but I can't wait for February 14th. February 14th. How am I going to get away without that?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Good job, Atlas. Thank you.
Picked it on
Thank you
purpose.
for ruining my relationship.
What? So let's see what else. Speaking of Final Fantasy, we have a remake or remaster. No, remaster. Excuse me.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 12, now dubbed the Zodiac Age, coming to 2017.
Yes.
Honestly, it's still, in my opinion, the last good Final Fantasy game.
Okay. And now we'll have to agree with that.
It was.
It's a little too political. I understand why people, maybe didn't
it can
get
bother
much
some
into
people
it.
with
And
that.
then
Yeah.
The fighting was way different, because what they did was they already had the MMO, the Final Fantasy 11, which was a great MMO, by the way. And
Final Fantasy 10 was before that, and I think that was a step in the really wrong direction.
Yes, Final Fantasy 10, it was way too linear. But Final Fantasy 12, it had that. It kind of used those elements of the Final Fantasy 11, and a lot of people didn't like that much.
I dug it. It was called the Gambit system.
The Gambit system, where you could actually program, and it was very intelligent. You could program your guys to react to, if my health is less than 25%, please heal. Go ahead and heal me.
Yeah.
So it was
the character would
like
act
playing an MMO.
Exactly. Yeah.
With AI.
Yeah.
With good AI, mind you.
Very well done AI. Yes.
But then it felt a little bit too
automated. Yeah.
Yes.
It can be that way, and you can take control. You don't have to give. You can actually give control. Give everybody else the gambits and control one character, and then just do what you want to do.
The gambits, by the way, being the instruction set.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it gambits, but yeah, basically you're setting an instruction. So you have a team of 3 people, right? You have your healer, and you instruct that healer to, number one thing is to attack.
Yes.
All right, and then you start with that, and then you put above that, and more important, when your characters drop below 40% health, heal, so that becomes the more primary.
The primary directive.
They'll attack and they'll attack on the attack. Once the characters start going down, they realize, let me go heal, and then you don't have to tell anybody to heal. They're already set to do so.
It worked really well.
It was so well done. Really well.
Yeah. And
that's just healing. There were so many other things you could do.
I think that was the problem. It worked so well, then it almost automated a lot of the fights where all you had to do was just stay back
and watch it
let them handle, then they handle the situation. But again, it's a great game. It's a very mature
story. I think
story.
Yes.
It's probably one of the worst character designs. The main character, Vaughn or whatever. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hated Van. It's like too. I don't know if I would use the term, but it was like it wasn't a very manly design.
No, not even a little. Not even a little. But
I don't know if in the story there was some sort of romantic interest or anything like that. I didn't get that far.
I played about 100 hours in, and I can tell you, I don't think I ever run into a romantic situation at that point, which actually was refreshing. It's like, no, I guess you don't need to have.
Yeah, you don't need to have Aerith and Cloud.
It was it was political, and you had a lot to follow when it came to the different factions and the different places. But it was good. It was good.
Damascus.
Damascus. Yeah. The only thing I can say, unfortunately, about this game is I'm probably not going to get to it.
I need to finish that game because
it comes out 2017 also.
2017 is when it's getting released.
Persona 5 is going to be about that probably at the same time. I'm probably not going to get to it. I mean,
yeah. No, I would like to play. I need to finish that game. I need to finish. Not even 2 days ago, I had the strategy guide because I bought the strategy guide for it.
For 12?
For 12.
Really?
Yes. It was a very nice looking strategy guide. I think I've had it on display in my room. And I wanted to check the end of it, and something told me
to see the ending.
I just wanted to get it because I was gonna give it away because I'm like, I'm never gonna play this game. I don't need this book,
No,
and something told me just hold on to it. And like the very next day, they announced Final Fantasy 12. I'm like, yes,
there you go.
Yes. And it looked good.
Justified.
It actually looked, it actually looks like they're doing a really good job and. They are basing it on what they call the international version.
Yeah,
which is silly because the international version of the Japanese title of the Japanese version was never released outside Japan. So why call it the international version if it's not really international?
Not international, yeah.
Square Enix.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Square Enix, I'm gonna quickly brush over the name of this game if I can get it out in one breath. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue.
What a stupid title. What is it with Square? Why is it with Square and their titles?
I have no idea.
What is it with Kingdom Hearts 365 and a half?
Their titles are just like the characters that they design.
Yes.
It's so gaudy. It's just they have so much on them. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I liked Kingdom Hearts. I played 1 and 2.
To completion?
To completion, and that's as far as I got. They had a lot of other ones after that.
I saw the
so many. Yeah, we just saw the trailer for the 2.8, and it's Roman numeral 2.8, and the 8 is an actual 8. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense either. But I couldn't make heads or tails of that freaking trailer because I was like, I don't know what the hell they're going with here.
Too much furry on it.
Apparently, I discovered furries recently, and thanks to this trailer, I didn't even know it existed.
You might not want to admit that on the podcast.
Oh my gosh! Thanks to this trailer, I'm gonna say it. Thanks to this trailer, I discovered that furries actually are a real thing. Oh my god! I don't know what to say about that.
Do not Google furry, or if you do, turn safe browsing on.
Safe browsing.
Please.
Yeah. So that's also announced. Trailers out there. If you like whatever the heck it's trying to sell.
I realized that it has a cult following, and it's not for me to judge.
I like the first ones, but I mean, since the Birth by Sleep and all these other ones, I got lost by it. I was like, I don't know where they're going with this.
I don't know why it has to be the same. Same
I'm not sure, but anyway, and we're coming to the end here because we got a little bit of time left here, and so real quick, just gonna brush over XCOM 2 console edition.
Of course, that was never gonna happen.
According to Firaxis, we have no intention of bringing this to console.
Come on.
And then when they saw
they already had the interface for the control. The interface was there from the first XCOM. How hard would it have been to port it to the
because they're lazy is all I'm going to say. And no, I take that back. They're not lazy, but I will say this: they probably saw what the sales numbers finally were for the PC and said, "Yeah, we need to expand."
Yeah, we need to expand a little. Even though the first one wasn't a big seller on console.
Yes, but they knew they burned people with
shame
not
on
bringing
you people
this.
for not buying the game. That first one was amazing.
XCOM
and it got
Enemy
released.
Unknown,
We talked about last podcast.
Yes.
It got released recently.
Xbox. I think it's Xbox, right? They get the game for free games with gold. Yeah. The first one. So anyway, console edition of XCOM 2. I don't have a date here. I don't think there was a date, but eventually it'll get here. Yeah.
This year.
But more importantly, top-notch game coming out. This is gonna be game of the year right here.
Wait, we already spoke about Persona 5.
That's game of next year.
Okay, I see.
Game of the year.
Yes, lay down.
Gwent. The game. Okay.
OMG.
Yes.
What is Gwent?
If no one knows, if anybody's played Witcher, there is a card game within the game.
Of course, this was Witcher related.
Called Gwent. And it's basically the best out of 2 rounds in the card game. It is so well freaking thought out. If you have anybody got the special edition of Witcher 3, they actually got actual cards.
Real cards.
Which I hate them to death. That the fact that they haven't released these cards regularly. I would buy them. I would buy them.
Magic the Gathering?
No.
Is it like
not
Hearthstone?
Magic. No, not like Hearthstone
Is it like
either.
poker? Is it like Pokemon?
It's its own card game. It's not related to any of that stuff. It is its own card game. I love it. I spent so many hours playing Gwent.
It's hilarious.
In this game that has.
The Witcher 2 had its own minigame, which was also fantastic. And it had to do with dice.
Yeah, but something tells me that, that's probably what it was. The dice part of it.
Yeah.
But this, my friend, it's so good.
Yes.
So Gwent apparently is coming to consoles.
So
or to game. I'm not even sure.
Can we say how long did it took you to beat Witcher 3?
I spent.
This is not a spoiler, by the way.
This is not a spoiler. I spent over 300 hours.
300 hours?
It was because the problem is the thing goes by days. So I'm just like, it's about over 300.
300 hours, and would you safely say that at least 100 of them were playing Gwent?
No, I would say probably a good 80 hours of that was spent playing Gwent inside the game.
For what purpose? What do you? Well, actually, we might not want to spoil that.
No, it's not a spoiler. In the game, if you play certain characters in the game, you can actually and you beat them, you can actually get a card. The whole deal is to complete the set. Yeah, so you can actually collect cards.
So you might say you gotta catch them all.
No, you have to win them all.
Oh,
it's different. Yeah.
Yes.
So clearly, I'm probably the only one who's excited for Gwent game, but the Gwent card game. Obviously digital. This is not actual cards. It'll be it's very similar to.
It'll be an iOS title and an Android.
If I will still buy it, I don't care. they already have my money. That's it. It's the moment they say it, here you go. Here you get the money.
They went there.
Yes, they went there. So that's all we have as far as the announcements. But yeah, we're looking forward to E3. I'm sure you know, we're gonna do reactions, streaming. On the day of E3.
Yes.
The E3 press conferences.
It starts on Monday.
Monday the 13th June. We're going to do, it's going to be 12 a.m. This is the schedule, 12 p.m., 12 p.m. Microsoft conference. Then, of course, followed by our reactions right there. 2 p.m. will be the Ubisoft conference. Followed shortly right thereafter by the PC conference, which I'm not sure if we were going to watch that, but we'll take a look. Yeah.
Hey, I kind of want to see that.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure nobody else does.
Probably going to be brought by NVIDIA.
It's probably by NVIDIA. Because my cohort here, Santos, is going to miss out on the Bethesda and the EA conference. We're going to go ahead,
it's on Sunday.
because it's on Sunday, we're going to go ahead and watch those probably between that PC conference and the Sony conference, which is not until 9 p.m.
If they're able to be streamed, we're gonna watch them, and
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna be
They are
the
good.
reactions. You guys are probably gonna be ahead of us and know already the reactions by watching the news and whatnot.
But yeah, we're definitely
for our
gonna check that out. And then finally, of course, Sony at 9 p.m. Because they always want to close the night out
With
late,
a bang.
with a bang.
VR.
So we can go to sleep happy.
PlayStation Neo.
I can't. I'm
Which you
afraid.
can't
I'm
wait.
afraid for PlayStation Neo. I am so
Cannot
afraid.
Wait.
I am very afraid. So we'll bring this to a close. And as always, as I mentioned, you know where to follow us. I'm going to go over it again. We're at Twitter. It's at GG Gamer Group. And then if you have Twitch and Instagram, it is Good Game Gamer Group. All together, all one word, basically. And then
remember, if you want to invite your friends to our Facebook group, you can just direct them to goodgame.tech. Goodgame.tech. It's very easy to share. You can tell them to subscribe and
to join the group. Yeah,
to join the
join the
group. Yeah. And we also again making that call, making that push for YouTube. If you guys take a moment,
very important.
Subscribe. Support us so we can actually have our proper URL.
Yes.
And we promise that we're working on content. We're working on bringing more stuff. It's not
this podcast is going to eventually be there as well.
This podcast, I'm working on getting it there. Yes.
And it's also, for the record, also to go to iTunes as well. And then so the name on YouTube right now, you have to kind of unfortunately search for it, but it's Good Game and then bracketed GG.
Yes. Or go to our group, and I'm sure that one of our posts is gonna have the link there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, this will bring us to the end of episode 7 of The Mouthful. Thank you so much for listening. It's always a pleasure. Santos, have anything?
No, I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much for reaching 300 members.
Yes, thank you.
Please
Very
invite, please invite your friends and participate, share. If you have content that you want to share with the group, we'd love to share it. And again, thank you very much. I think that deserves a cheers.
Cheers it is, yes. Finish with the last couple beers here.
And this is David Santos, and
this is Arnaldo, and we're out.
GG! Psych! You thought it was over.
Yes.
You thought we were done. But no.
No, this is...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be spoiling the heck out of Uncharted 4.
Oh my God, yes.
So if you haven't beat Uncharted 4, this is your time to stop
listening.
Stop listening right now.
No
and then
more.
Come back to it.
And then come back to it, yes, when you're done. So it's we're not gonna spend too long because obviously, we don't want to keep everybody, but first off, oh my freaking God. I'm gonna just jump right into it. Spoilers, we already said spoilers. If you're still listening and you get spoiled, it's on you.
3, 2, 1. Nathan Drake dies. That's not true.
In a dream, and then no. That ending, bro. Okay. I did not in any part of me think that we would get to see Nathan Drake's daughter.
Nathan Drake's daughter. So I was like, as I'm finishing the game, and let me tell you, my experience with the game was that I was ready for it to end. Like I said at the beginning, it was like by chapter 11, I was like, okay, let's start wrapping it up a little bit. This is going a little bit too long. I was enjoying the heck out of it and enjoying the technology aspect of it. But like I said, the story was grabbing me here and there, but it's not. And then I get to the fight scene at the end.
Oh,
it's a stupid, I'm sorry,
quick time event. Yeah, I didn't care for that either.
Quick time event situation.
I would rather have had complete control of the character.
I understand what they were trying to do. It was basically a sword fight between Rafe, and Nathan, and Sam is like unconscious.
He's knocked out.
He's knocked down. So you're trying to fight this Rafe guy, and granted, maybe I can appreciate the fact that they tried to do something different.
Yeah,
It was not
story-wise,
just-
it wasn't a battle like the first one.
And also,
Uncharted,
they were going for that pirate, theme. Let's close out this pirate theme with having them, both of them, literally
duel it out.
Swashbuckling.
Swashbuckling, yeah.
Literally. But like, I am so done with QuickTime events that I think when it started, I had to literally pause the game and text Arnaldo with a facepalm. Like, really? It's gonna be a QuickTime event.
A quick time event, and it's a long QuickTime event too. On top of that,
Yes.
I can agree. I wasn't happy with that choice, especially since I failed at it a few times, which kind of
It takes you away from the immersion. Whenever,
exactly.
He wins.
If it was just a fight, like I can just give me the reins of it.
Yeah.
I fought the Mexican dude at the beginning at the jail. I can handle a fight. Let's do the fight. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna have swords, fine. Then
But this one
make an
introduces
action.
a new mechanic.
A whole new mechanic at the very end.
Kind of Punch Out like almost. If I would have thought about it, maybe
It is very Punch Out like. Yes, exactly what it was. Yeah.
Because Rafe kind of telegraph his moves, and you're supposed to, if he attacks from the left, you're supposed to press the left.
Whatever the counter is for that one. Yeah. Is it left, right, or if you touch the right, you counter from the right.
Or attack. And I didn't know that you could. Allegedly you can attack at any time.
I didn't know. Honestly, I can't even.
So you will attack whenever the prompt was there.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
That's
probably my problem. I was trying to hit him whenever he was like. I thought he was off guard.
It was frustrating. That I can say.
It was frustrating. I mean, it was. I see what they did it, but I mean, anyway, that part ends, and then the whole thing wraps up. And then
it jumps. It jumps. It jumps to the view. You basically jump to watching yourself play Crash Bandicoot again.
Oh yes.
And
which
then
I was really?
But then you obviously you have to stop at some point, and then it just pans out, and you're watching it on TV.
Yeah, and there's this girl, which I'm thinking like, Ellie. Oh my God, Ellie! Oh my God, this is The Last of Us. This is the connection. But no, it was no connection. It was just like another like preteen girl.
Wandering through the house.
I was wondering, like, okay, so they're using the technology
engine, the technology of Last of Us because she's wandering in her house looking for somebody, just like Ellie, not Ellie, Joel's daughter. Looking for the parents.
Yes.
But
it did remind me of that.
Cool moments in it because you see where they're at. First, you see that they're on their
beach house.
Their beach house. They have a beach house somewhere. You see what they've done. You see what the little girl has done. There's a awesome Easter egg on the wall, which unfortunately you missed, but I will show you later.
Yes.
Awesome Easter egg on the wall, and then you get to see the parents. And you finally see Drake, and you finally see Elena, and you look at them like, whoa.
Yeah, they do look
like a little older here.
They look older.
Like, whoa. And it's like, and she discovers. Apparently, she has no clue what their history was, and she discovers at this moment everything we've known about Elena, and it was such an awesome wrap up.
It was a very good wrap up. I'm in love with Elena.
Yes.
And you know what?
She is easily my favorite character.
Yes, definitely. Like I love her banter. And even even their daughter, the way she'd be like, holy shit, guys! Language.
That was really cool.
It was really cool. You could tell that she has the personality of like both of them.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for these characters. I mean, because we've played them all. I've played them all, and it's just to know they came from randomly meeting each other for the whole Drake thing at the very beginning. Sir Francis Drake, and then obviously something happened because. They split up, because they were boyfriend and girlfriend or something like that, and they're no longer together. You get to part 2. By the way, I'm spoiling a little bit here for 1, 2, and 3. If you haven't realized this, you get to part 2.
The spoiler cast version of it.
So you get to part 2, and he's obviously having a fling with what was the chick's name? The other chick name? Not Elena. Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe,
so he's having obviously a little fling with Chloe. Which is obviously the sexy vixen, whatever.
Yes.
And then he runs into Elena, and it's just like, boom, right? He's back. And then he's like all about, helping Elena. And I'm like, yes, there's obviously something there.
I love that quote that she's like, Hi, I'm Elena. Last year's model.
Last year's model, so good. And I'm like, oh man. And then of course you get to the end of that, and obviously things are good. Then you get to part 3, and then you get to part 3, you realize they are or were married because they're still a ring. They're still together. They still have something going on, and that creates. And then you jump to here, at the very beginning of the game, you have them together living things out. You can tell Drake misses his life, and it's just the best part of it is when. I think the best part of it is when she comes back for him after she realizes that he's obviously lied to her for God knows how long, and she comes back for him, and then when you first start taking control of Drake again, and you start realizing after all this time I've been with Sully Sam. And I've been with Sam and all these guys, and they're helping out. Or whatever they help out. Yeah. But when you have her with you and you're adventuring with her, it feels like one of the first games. She is my other half. She's fixing things for me. She's moving the car. She is handling her own.
She's a badass too. Yeah, I mean, she is taking down enemies.
Yeah. And
okay, it looks like she can handle herself. She can
obviously handle herself. And I honestly, it was so good. And to end off on that epilogue, it's easily. It was easily one of the top games of the year.
I will say I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, this game if it was technological achievement alone, this is like an 11 out of 10.
It wouldn't even have anybody with me.
Again, I see other game trailers and I'm like, but does it look as good as Uncharted 4? Probably not.
Yeah,
but that said, I enjoy the story. It'll be a solid 9 for me.
Yeah, I would. If I can, like I said, if I can give it a score, I would probably go.
You can. You're allowed.
Yeah, I would probably go 9.5. I think, gameplay wise, I still enjoy. First off, for some reason they took away the ability to throw grenades back at people, and that's something they introduced in 3.
They added so much, and they took that out.
Yeah, and I was like, why would they take that? Why would they take that? Forgot. Especially Naughty Dog. Come on, they purposely took that out. Whatever reason they took it out, it was on purpose. But that was a bit frustrating later on when you're being people are literally bombing you with grenades left and right.
Yeah, I did not enjoy that much that last part with all the. Running for a pet peeve of mine. I understand the cinematic value of it. It looks great, but it plays terrible when you're running towards the screen. Don't have games that make you run towards the screen because you cannot see what's coming ahead. You get stuck often. That was the same thing with the Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say Crash Bandicoot kind of lived on that.
It did that, and then this game is trying it. When you're trying to escape from this truck, that is
which it did in part 2, and it worked in part 2. I'm sorry, I
enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it. I think the way it plays out so well. Especially I remember the scene in part 2.
It looks great. Yeah. I mean, it definitely looks great. Again, from a cinematic point of view, but
definitely
from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah, and so I mean, overall, I would give it.
Overall, the game's great. Yeah, the game is great. The game
if you have not played it yet, if you have not, I lent Alex.
Actually, if you haven't, this is not the people we're talking to.
Yeah. I assume you played it already.
We pretty much spoiled. We already know nobody dies, which I thought it was kind of like.
No, it's not that kind of game. It's not that kind of game.
Too Disney happy ending.
No, it's not that kind of game. I agree. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit more
at least
mature.
on the third one, you have the shock of, oh my God, Sully's dead, and then you realize
exactly. Because that's not that kind of game. It's not that meant to be that way.
I love the fact that they didn't go supernatural on it.
Yes.
It didn't look like, on the other game.
Definitely. They joked around about it. Remember when I think Drake or Elena, or one of them two, when they mentioned, oh, do you think it's the pirate ghost or something like that? Yeah, and I was like, please no.
Please not pirate ghost.
So, they joked around about it. It was pretty.
I don't think I liked very much suddenly Avery, the pirate whose pirate
the pirate lore.
I'm not sure if I like the fact of it being like, oh, he turned into this psychomaniac and now he's like hanging people, like grabbing, like, oh, I understand the hands that stole from us. I understand he had a collection of hands that's like dangling. Okay, that's fine. But then when like the hearts that spoke ill, and then they have like rib cages, like I can imagine almost that with before it became rib cages, like torsos.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I was like, okay, now you're going to disgusting area. It's like this didn't need to be here.
It's well, first of all,
I don't think Pirates operate like that.
I think piracy was
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, see, that's Disney, my friend. Okay, pirates are romanticized a lot, but they are not good people. All right, Pirates of the Caribbean made them awesome, but they are not good people. Yeah. They are exactly what they are. Criminals and bad criminals, and did whatever they could or couldn't do. And with
it
him,
almost looked like he became like
think about that.
Psychotic.
Think
killer.
about that for a second. Think about your worst criminal, okay, becoming head of that nation, which was a nation at this point, or like at least a huge city. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where he controlled and did he controlled and did everything there. Mm-hmm. So he made the rules, and the other pirates were there making the rules with them. It's easy to see that yes, the line says absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that's exactly what happened. He had absolute power. And yes, I can see as sadistic and as crazy it is. Yeah. Yes, I can see that getting to that point. It wasn't to the point where you were seeing bodies and stuff like that. Like for instance,
you're seeing skeletons.
True, but you don't actually see the body. True, but you don't see the bodies. Like for instance,
because you have been desiccated by years and years.
True,
already.
But think about it for a second. Go to like and small spoiler on Tomb Raider, the very first one. The first of the reboot. When she drops into that pool by accident and there's nothing but body parts floating around, and the pool is literally red. So that's graphic. That's to the point where, but Uncharted was never that.
No.
And
you could imagine.
Exactly. It was never that. And to have somebody die, I think would have been unnecessary. Put him in peril, yes. To have him die,
I would have liked to have stakes. Like I thought.
For me, it's always been the story. The story kept me going. Yeah. And when you get to the end and you see the ship and it had the light shining on and you look at, dude, that was Goonies, bro. That was so Goonies. God, you're right. Yes, I was just like, wow, this is One Eye Willie. This is One Eye Willie ship. So I was like, okay, the whole pirate lore thing, I'm a huge fan of that stuff.
Yeah. I'm more of a ninjas guy.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, they don't have any ninjas here, but yes, it was really good. Loved it to death. I can't say.
Uncharted 4, runner-up for Game of the Year.
Runner-up, yes. I can't say it is the Game of the Year, but definitely a runner-up.
No, obviously that's Overwatch.
I can't say that either. I will not comment on that just yet. We're only at June.
We're half of the year already. Yeah, and we got some strong contenders.
I don't know.
Yes.
So, but anyway, if you guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. And if you listening to this and you didn't play the game, what the heck is wrong with you? Why are you getting
stuff spoiled for you? Because you're already
why are you getting? Yeah, you don't have to play it now.
Now you're just gonna have to like play Hitman or something.
Yeah, exactly. Play something else. But anyway, thanks for sticking with us with this little spoiler edition here. And we'll check you out next time on the Mouthful for GG.